what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. And in this video, I'm talking exotics. As you are no doubt aware by now, the 1.2.0 update dropped for Destiny the other day, and as well as all the in-game changes it also brought a load of new updates to the Destiny database, which means loads of new items and details surfaced, including details on the new House of Wolves exotics. Now I'm currently working on an in-depth video to summarise most of the database changes, and that will drop tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about the exotics. These right here are the exotics coming to the House of Wolves. You already know most of them, however quite a few of them have had name changes and some of them even got new perks. Plus, we also have a name for the new exotic we've been calling the Fallen Wire Rifle. So let's take a look. First up, let's start with weapons. There are 5 in total. The first 3 we've seen a fair bit in the recent gameplay trailers. First up, falling under the new sidearm weapon category coming to the House of Wolves, you have the Arekkz Promise. It deals arc damage and it has 3 main perks. The first, immediately available one, is reserve ammo, and this is actually something that looks like it comes with all sidearms. And it means that whenever you respawn, your sidearm has full ammo. On top of that, the Arekkz Promise also has 2 main perks. Grave Robber, where melee kills while this weapon is equipped have a chance to refill the magazine, and Shock Rounds, high ricochet shock rounds with enhanced target acquisition. Then you have the Lord of Wolves, a solar damage shotgun with hipfire, where the weapon deals bonus accuracy while firing from the hip, and Devil's Touch, which has actually now changed. This used to be that stacking rapid hits sets your enemy on fire, but now it's simply kills with this weapon rally nearby enemies with +3 recovery, which lasts 30 seconds. I've got to say that it's a little bit of a letdown. I did prefer the previous perk, but that being said, it does still have a staggering 30 round magazine, which is absolutely insane for a shotgun. And then the new exotic fusion rifle, the one that looks like the Fallen Wire Rifle, is called Queenbreaker's Bow. It deals arc damage, and rather interestingly, has 2 scopes. You can use it like the Fallen Vandals do, for range, with the marksman sights, but this increases the charge time, or you can adopt the combat zoom for faster charge times. In addition to that, it also has hipfire and hidden hand, which gives the weapon better target acquisition. Then on top of that, you have the Vesta 347 Dynasty, which for a while people thought may have been taken out, but it has once again cropped up in the database, so this could either be an unannounced PlayStation exclusive, or it could just be another weapon for all of us to gather. Either way, the perks on this one haven't changed, so it has increased accuracy while airborne, under the Icarus perk, and the option to choose between David or Goliath, which will either grant you increased agility from precision kills, or increased armour from non-precision kills respectively. And lastly, the Fate of All Fools. Now for this, again, we hadn't heard anything for a while, so people once again began to wonder whether this had also been taken out of the game, but it does indeed seem like it is still here. Whether it's still tied to the Trials of Osiris exotic bounty, or whether it has a new exotic bounty remains to be seen. But once I know more, you will too. Either way, the perks on this one are Zen Moment and the Fate of All Fools. Chaining body shots gives you bonus damage on your next precision shot. So, those are all the exotic weapons coming to the House of Wolves, but what about armour? Well, for the most part, the armour pieces we previously knew about are still very much the same. 3 for each class, as you can see here. However, despite the fancy new icons for some of them, a few of them also received new names, and in some cases, new perks. So let's quickly go over them. For the Hunter, this used to be known as the Exotac Angel Hunter, but is now called the Celestial Nighthawk, and we finally got to find out its new perk. Big game. Your golden gun fires 1 shot, delivering 6 times damage while granting keyhole for over penetration. This is really interesting, and could well make golden gun a great super for use on bosses. And that might also be why the eyes glow. It might be that after you land the shot, the eyes glow in preparation for keyhole, or maybe they kind of let you see something on the boss like a special mark. Either way, that's pretty cool. Then you have Kepri's Sting, which used to be called Ikahika's Hooks, and the perk Touch of Venom has also changed. It now says gain invisibility after crouching in place for a short time. Melee attack an enemy from behind while invisible delivers 4 times damage. This is also pretty damn awesome. It does mean it'll free up a perk in my Blade Dancer subclass tree, all while still enabling me to go invisible while crouching. Then lastly, the Bones of Eel, which used to be called the Unremarkable Bones. Perk on this one is still the same, these upgrade your double jump to a triple jump. Then next up for the Titans. The perks haven't actually changed for any of your items, so the Eternal Warrior still provides you with Unstoppable for Fist of Havoc, but at least we get a fancy new icon. Then the ACD0 Feedback Fence still has the Wrath Conductors perk, meaning that when you take melee damage, you also deal damage in an area around you. And then the Peregrine Greaves with the perk Peregrine Strike, which gives your shoulder charge bonus damage when activated in the air. And then lastly for Warlocks, there are a couple of changes here. Firstly, the Ram Exotic Helmet now has the perk Strength of the Ram, which gives you increased armor, and all the Voidwalker melees trigger lifesteal on hit. The Nothing Manacles now have the perk Scatter Charge, which enables tracking for scatter grenades and allows you to hold an extra scatter grenade charge. And lastly, the Purifier Robes. These are the same. The perk Burn Brighter will disorient your enemy when Radiance is activated from death. And that, my friends, is it. Those are the exotics coming to the House of Wolves, and those are the changes that have been made. As mentioned, for the likes of the Vesta 347 Dynasty and the Fateable Falls, I'm not sure whether those have any special conditions or restrictions as of yet, so once I find out more, I'll let you know. But for now, that is it. Let me know in the comments down below what exotic items you're most hyped for, and thanks again for watching. Take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.